Hello there, my name is Anthony Gray, and once again, welcome to Grayscale. Brand new video here. I'm going to do a dirty pour, okay? I'm not going to use too many colors. Simple white, orange, and black, as you can more than likely see with the 3 cups here. I'll be doing the pour on these wooden, I don't know what they're called. I have no idea with the 2 little lips there. Okay, alright. Will I put anything on the wood? Um, Not like you would think. Okay, it just be the raw wood. I won't put them on. I'm not gonna spray it with anything, no varnish or anything like that. Just the natural wood itself. All right, but I am gonna coat. I got 2 more off camera. Excuse me. That I am gonna put some white on there so the paint can kind of flow and spider web out and whatever. All right, but to do that, I'm gonna have to get some white that's a little more watered down than what I'm going to use for the pour itself. So I have a separate cup over here, and I'm going to pour some white, a generous amount of it. I'm going to make a lot of this because I have to pour it over 4 slats. Okay, and I'm going to add some water, obviously, to them. A little more on the white cup further back. I think I just about got everything but the my stirrers. Let's put a little. I'm gonna put a little more water into this. This is the one I'm gonna mix, or I'm gonna pour over the wood itself, so it doesn't really need that much water. As far as the paint that I'm gonna use for the pour, I'm going to put a little water in each color, which is only orange and white. Because I want it to the consistency of slightly little heavier than honey. Alright. So that'll take some mixing. It's pretty much by kind of go by feel on those. Here's my little popsicle stick stirrers. Okay. Now, as you might have noticed, I didn't put any in the black. Okay. And I don't have much of the black. I don't really want the black to overpower. Alright. See this? It's L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. It's oil serum. Get it for like $6 at Walmart. There's an ingredient in here that is too small for me to... But anyway, here's the picture of it. Hopefully you can see well the glare of the lights. How about that? L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. Looks like this. Okay. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to squirt about 2 drops. Probably a little more in this one. 3 in that one. That one's got the most, but usually 2 drops to do. Alright. You can or you don't have to put any in the black or whatever. You can leave one color without any of that stuff in it. Okay, but this is what I use to get the cells. There is an ingredient in here that I cannot pronounce, and plus I don't have my glasses. But I did show you the bottle. It looks like you guys can take a screen grab of it or something. Alright, let's place that out the way. Alright, let's stir. Well, before I stir anything, I also put a little bit of Elmer's glue into it also, alright? So let me get this glue here. Thought I had another bottle around here. Oh yeah, I do. Well, I got this now. I take the cap off. I don't put too much of the glue in there. Maybe a drop or 2. Something like that. I'll put it in the white. I'll put it in the orange, but I won't put nothing in the black. Come on, get out of there. And I'll just put the cap back on. And you stir it really well. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be a dirty pour, so I'll pour most of this into a cup. Probably the larger red cup. Alright. And I stir it really well. till I get the consistency I really want. Okay, like I said, it should be like a little less than honey. Okay, you just don't want it too watery. All right. Now the surface that I am going to do the pour on might not be even because I'm doing it on a high chair. But I can put one of my lids under it to even it out. Okay, there. So I do that with each color because I did put the oil into each one and drops of glue into each one. So you got to stir it up very well. Okay. So depending on your cup and depending on how much paint you use, paint to water mix, you got to stir this stuff up pretty good. I can see right now the white's pretty thick still, but it's at the consistency that's normally used for this pouring. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use every bit of this paint. I hope to use it all. I have a small heater here in the room. This room is tiny, so I shut the heater off. This room is very warm, so the pours will not take as long to dry as you would think. It'll take a few hours. Okay, but I am going to stir everything. I got some of the oil mixed into this black also. This black is very watery because it's just loose. It's water. It's just the consistency of like motor oil or something. Maybe a little less than that. Yeah, it's actually gesso. Okay. And I gotta actually get some more of this. I kind of like this for covering up large spaces when I do use black in my regular paintings. Okay, I got those pretty much stirred pretty popular. This stuff here is the one that's got to be a little more watered down. Okay, because I'm going to use this as just a wet surface for the pour to adhere to it, spread apart, and do all sorts of crazy stuff when it does mix in, instead of just putting it right on the wood itself. It just helps it flow faster. Alright. Okay, let's put this stick right here too. And I'll put it right into the cup. No special way. One is the first color, so it really won't matter. Okay. And whatever order you want to put them in, you just put them in that order. Alright. I'm going to grab the orange anyway, so I might as well use it, right? I try my best to kind of separate the sticks. I usually wipe them off. Usually. I just didn't today. Or this evening. I'll put a little bit in there. Not much. Just a little bit each. You can check inside your cup itself if you can see it break up in this black. I really want to keep separate. I don't really want to mix it with anything else or have the colors meet. I'll just place it right here. Not too much. I don't want to use really too much black, but I'll pop in a couple dots in here and there. Now inside the cup, obviously you can't see it, but it's starting to separate and look all crazy already. But I'm only using 3 colors: white, the black, and the orange. So it'll look like a funky looking tiger stripe type of pattern if all goes well. Okay. There's so many ways of doing a pour. Like I said, I got more orange than anything, which is cool. It's starting to bubble up or separate and look strange already inside the cup itself. Okay. I'll use as much as I can possibly get away with. Like I said, I don't need really too much black. I'm trying to make enough for 4 of these guys. And if I don't, I'll just mix some more. But we'll see how it goes. I'll just pour some of this all in one spot like that. Yes, I'm looking at the Olympics also. I got it on the big screen TV in here. So I'm glancing at it every once in a while. Okay. No silicone, just the oil. Some are white. I'm using the rest of the white. I'm just pouring it right in there. There. And I'm gonna use a little bit more black. Just a couple touches more. Don't need too much for this. Put the black in one spot right there. Okay. That's all she wrote. Will I touch it or stir it in the cup? No, will not. Whatever's there is there. So, let's move the camera around. Right here to these guys. And wherever, now I'm going to put the white paint, the loose white paint. It gives me a little hint of where the paint's going to travel anyway. So, I don't need too much of this, just enough to cover the board. Cover the lips of this thing. As you can see, it's pretty watery. I just really want to see where it's going, where it's going to travel. Alright, I already see where it's going to go down at. I'll let it do what it's doing. This one here, I can tell by the angle it's going to go downward. And I really don't want it to, so I'll just move it. Place it right here. It's probably going to flow that way. But we'll see. As you see, it's half covered, but that's okay. I'll move it. If I got enough of this watered down stuff, I'll just put the rest in there. But as you can see, as I'm pouring, what direction this is pretty much is going to go. So it's going to angle and go that way. That's where the pour is going to go. But that's okay. Okay, let it do its business. This one here is pretty level. So wherever I might do the pour might just sit there. And once you put the paint on there, it's going to spread that stuff apart anyway. Let's put some here on this corner. It's a little bare. Come on, buddy. There you go. Alright, that's pretty much how I want that. Nothing special. No more, no less. Alright. Okay, and here we go. I will put it right in the center here. And let's see what this black and orange and white, let's see what will come of it right now. Put it right in the center. Right in the center, right in the center, right in the center. Look at that. See what's going on with it? Let's leave it alone. Let's see, oops, let's see what happens. As you see, it's pouring over the sides. I'll just let it do what it's doing. If I want, I can just give it a little tip. Pour some on the other side here. And just let it spread out and do its business. So it's doing all sorts of crazy little things. Let's do the other one. Okay. So hopefully the light is catching it. Let's put a little bit here. There. And let's go on the edge here. Let's see which way we're going down. Let's keep it like that. Let's see what happens here with that. It will start to swell up, get cells and act all strange on you. And for a change of pace, if I wanted to, if I want the white to travel down, I'll just pick it up and turn it around. Just take it, go in another direction with it. Opposite direction. Let's see what happens if I turn it around. Not like that though. I kind of figured that was going to happen. But that's okay. I think I'll move the cup. Yeah, let's move that cup back. Let's even that out. Psst. Where are you? Where is the cup? Let's put a couple more over here. Actually, let me just go down here with it, spread it around. So I'm going to travel down that way, but that's okay. As it's doing what it's doing, I'll just keep checking out the design. Alright, I might not have enough white. Let's do this one here because I know it's going to be at an odd angle. So I'm going to pour. Like so. Let's see it spread and let's see what happens. If it goes all the way. If it does, that's cool. If it don't, that's cool too. I'll just put the rest of this on this. I really don't want to mix any more white, but I might have to. And I should have put some more right here. But you just have it travel along. This one here, I don't think it's going to do too well. It's not enough paint. But I can defeat that too. Watch this. We'll try to put some over here. A little bit. If it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. That's okay. I'll just cover up this little spot right in here. Whole lot of mess making, but it's okay. Just like that. There, make that disappear. As you can see, you will not be the cleanest person on earth when you do these. Now you see why people wear gloves. It's just acrylic paint. It's not gonna kill you. Okay, I could use a little more white for this on here, but I'll just leave it be. Let's see if we got enough for these guys. Let's try for this one first. Go on the corners here, the little tabs. Put some on the tabs here. And let's give it a nice little pour. Let's see what we got here. I kind of like the way that's turning out too. Okay. I'm going to play with fate. Get some all around this corner here. Turn it around. Oh, I like the way that's coming out. And then I'm going to leave it be. Let gravity do the rest. Okay, this guy here, because I already know which direction it's going to head. She's going to go downward. So I will put most of it here on top and just let gravity do what it's going to do. I already know it's all going that way. So that's fine. Actually, let me stop it. I'm going to turn it around. I'm a glutton for punishment because we already know what happened the last time I did this. Pick it up. Turn it right around, all the way around, and let's place it back. And let's have it go in the other direction with the white leading it. The cat jumps on my chair with both rags, of course, but she didn't lay down yet. As you can see, the little minute cells are starting to form. If this was at a straighter angle, they would show out even more. But there are cells forming. You see some forming there too. But they will cell up on you. Okay. I might have enough for yet another one. Okay. This cat is bothering me at the exactly wrong time. Okay guys, welcome back. Of course, I mixed some more of this watered down white paint. It's white paint and water. Nothing else. Go here on the corners. And give it a nice little pour. It spreads out by itself. Don't necessarily have to cover the whole thing actually. This one here, as you can see, is going to lean and go downward. And that's okay. Try to get some on the tip here. And just let it travel downward, do whatever it does. I know the majority is going to be on the bottom of the box on this one. Okay. That should be enough. Forgive my arm stretching across. I have mostly black and mostly orange. So let's see what happens here. Put it right in the center. It's going down toward that area, so let's see what happens. Look at that. I already know where this one's gonna head, so let me put a little bit on the little tips here. You see the little spidering that it's doing? See the little spiders, the little tendrils coming out? And we'll just place some of that. I like that already. If it was level, it would have spider veined all over the place. Okay, see the cells forming here? Let's put that back. And just watch the magic happen. All by its lonesome. All sorts of cells are happening over there. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. I'll give it a little close up. Let's see what's going on with it. I just gotta find a nice level place to put this stuff. And as of right now, I don't know where. But I know what I want to do. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep it just the way it is. I need some more right on this bottom edge though. Got a little bit of whoops, a little bit of wood showing. A little bit of wood here. It's just me being a little retentive. There. It's a little wood showing over here in this corner too, but I can just take my finger and do something with that. I love that. I think I want a little more activity there though. Let's put a little white there. Let's see what happens. Let's put some over here too. Right in the top. In one spot. Let's see where it goes. Just a watered down white. Now the cells would form even better if it was level. Obviously it's not level. So if I made it come back upon itself, it would cell back up again. I kind of like the way this is going. Put some up there and let it go back downward again. It's always constantly moving. I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks too. It continues to travel until I level it off. But I'm trying to find a nice spot. And I don't think I got any more room. Not up there anyway. So I'm trying to find a nice spot to put this guy so they can just dry on their own. So while you guys are staring at that, I'm going to try to make a little room here up on top. I think I'm going to fail. I really don't see where I can put another one. I don't think it's just not going to fit. Not up here. Okay. I have to think of a spot to put these guys, which is usually the problem. You have to try to find a spot to place them. Let's see, do I got enough to make another? Yes, I do. I got plenty actually. So I'll probably make a few more. Just find a spot to put them where it won't leak all over the place. I think I know where. The rustling you're hearing is me getting a bag ready to place these two on the cup and get them out of the way. I'll put them right here. Should be more than enough room. So let me get a couple of cups. Okay, I'm back one more time to bring on the paint. Don't have much of this watered down stuff, but that's okay. We're going to make do. So I'm going to do it just like this. I always like to experiment and do crazy little things. So wherever the paint's going to grab, it's going to catch. It's going to flow around and act all silly with the wet, watered down white paint here. I didn't add nothing to it. Alright, okay. I do have more black and more orange. Actually, if I tend to somewhat run out. Let's put it, once again, on the tips here. Got these little tabby things here. There. Dirty pour. That's all it's doing. Put some right there. And put one on this tab here. See, it didn't go enough on the corner here. I just give it a little push. Yuck. Okay. Let's have a little fun. Ready? It's going to come downward because it's going to meet around there somewhere. So let me pick up and pull some of that downward. Back this way. Here. It's still going to pull that way. But that's fine. So I'm going to go toward this edge. Definitely go toward the edge, like so, and then let it do whatever. Let's see what happens. Or on this side, just like that. Before it does anything, let's go over here. Let's get some. Cover all that up. There. Then let it go that way. This one here, well, whatever happens, happens. Put it right in the center. Let's see where it's going to go. Block some of that white in. She's coming in the opposite direction. So let's pull it this way. Let's get rid of that corner over there. Let's go that way. Come on, buddy. Go that way. Let's take it. Look at those. I like that. Let's see if I can keep those. If I bring it back, it should coagulate, go back down that way. I kind of like the swirls. It is coming back. So I'll just put a little bit here on this end here. Just like that. Pretty hot. I like that, like the way it's coming out. I should keep that one mostly dark. On some of these, when they're totally dry and left alone, what I'll do is varnish them, and then I can put like some kind of small floral arrangement on top of them or whatever. These are coming out lovely. There's cells all through this. All up here, smaller ones, they're in there. Okay, I got some bare wood right in there that I'm not too appreciative about, so we can get rid of some of that. Very nice, very nice. Now, as you can see how shiny they are, okay. When you varnish them correctly, they'll still be shiny. They'll look like this guy. I'll put the gloss varnish on it, but you can see it's very, very nice. Okay. Alright. I got plenty of these. I just wanted to do the orange and black. Once they're done and they're down and I put the heat on, it doesn't take very long for them to dry. Like I said, it does take a few hours, but I don't have nothing else happening. So once I'm done, I'll be out of here. Without the paint, without the white paint, helping it travel anywhere, just be bare wood. And of course, like before, And let's put some right here. I should have more than enough. So let's see what that does. Let's get enough right here in the center. I'll help it travel along a little later. Let's put the rest. Well, let's see what happens. I'll move that stuff along here. And let's do it right from the center. It's going to go more that way, that direction. Put some right on that edge, right on the edge, right on the edge. Because I see where it's going. Let's put the rest right in there. Because I see where this is going. There are cells forming. They're dark, obviously. Okay, that's the end of that cup. Alright. So let's coax this one along. I really don't like to do that because I like the cells. I see them forming. But I gotta have some of this travel along here. I'll just drip it onto that. Come on. There we go. This is okay. Let's clean off the gunk from my hands. I really don't want to move this one around. I see the cells are forming over here. So I'll just take what's bunched up here, slide it on over. And you can do that because let's take what little bit of orange I got in this cup here. And let's just go. I really don't want to do it with this one. Whoops. Well, I did it anyway, didn't I? That's okay. They'll just spread out and do whatever. But as you can see, it just makes little tendrils. It's doing all sorts of designs. That's not going to stay the same. It keeps moving. And plus I have nowhere to put it anyway. But, you know, let's get some interest going. Let's move that around. Those swirls around a little bit. And just bring them all down that way. Something like that. Now it looks like a really freaky pumpkin. And I really want it to go in that direction, so let's turn this piece of wood all the way around. Let's put it. So let's have them still continue to go that way. I want some orange on that tab up there. And right there. Put some orange right here too. A blob of orange right there. Alright. And that's the end of that. So you guys get a pretty good look at what's going on here. But that's how I do it. Okay. A little bit of glue. The paint, water, the glue, some of the oil. I'll show you the oil one more time. L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. Lustrous Oil Serum. Okay. There. See that? Get it at Walgreens, Walmart. All you need is about 2 or 3 squirts. Stir it up and leave it be. And you should be good to go. As I'm looking at the ones down below, they turn out, they're pretty dark. So I'll probably put floral patterns with a few of them. These look like the Great Space Pumpkin or something like that, looking kind of crazy. Some of them look like planets. I like the way these are kind of forming here, selling up and stuff. If you would have a butane lighter or something like that, yeah, you can pop the bubbles within it, and it would also do the cell thing, but I try to avoid that bubble thing. Okay. So, anyway, this is really what I wanted to show you. And I want you guys to have fun with it. Okay. Is it unpredictable? Yes. But with the right mixture and such, you can pretty much kind of gauge what's going to happen. Alright. And, you know, let gravity take hold and it does what it does. I am going to leave this room, turn the heat on, and let it do what it does. And I'll come back tomorrow, and they'll be totally dry, and I'll just spray them and take pictures of it, and you guys get to see it. Alright, you guys take care.